And that coach told me, you need to develop a system that's going to help you to get the gigs that you would like to get. So here's the system that I came up with. First, I picked a niche. For me, the niche at that time for me was to play gospel, jazz, saxophone in churches. So I started contacting churches, and on the first contact, I would call them up, and all I would say is, hey, this is James Devine. I'm a saxophonist, and I would like to get the name of the person who's responsible for bringing music into your church. So they would give me a name, and I would say, thank you very much, and I would hang up the phone. Then once I got 20 names, then I would send out a short letter to those people, very short letter, 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs, and in that letter I would say, hey, this is James Devine. I just want to get in touch with you, and I have a packet that I'd like to send you that has a CD, some more information about what I do. I will call you up in 2 weeks and see if I can send that packet out. So then I would call those people up and say, hey, did you get my letter? Great. I would like to send you the packet. And I'd send them the packet with the CD, and then follow up again a couple weeks after that and say, hey, are you ready to book me? So out of 20 people that I would call and get the name, 10 of them would say, go ahead and send me a packet. Out of those 10, one church would book me. Out of 20, one church would book me. Another 7 would say, no way. I don't know if they didn't like the CD, if they didn't like how I looked. I don't know what it was, but they said, no way, we're not interested. Another 2 or 3 would say, we're not interested right now. And I would always ask, can I call you back again in a month? And if they said yes, then I put them in a little file for the people that I needed to call back in another month. When I would call them back, some of them took 2 or 3 years of calling back monthly, and some of them would actually finally schedule me to come in for a concert. And some of them would say, so out of that 2, 1 might say yes eventually, and 1 would still say no. So my point in that is that I made a decision at one point that every Tuesday, every Wednesday, and every Thursday, I was going to make 10 new contacts. So that's 30 a week. If you multiply that out by a year, how many do you have? 1,500. 1,500 new contacts a year that I started making. But I did it one bite at a time. 10 every Tuesday, 10 every Wednesday, 10 every Thursday. It got to a point where I had to stop using that system because I had 150 gigs scheduled out for the next year.